What's up, devs? Welcome back to Build with Prime, the place where code meets clarity. Today, we're slicing through one of the most debated yet misunderstood aspects of REST APIs, URI, naming conventions. Oh, and yeah, we're throwing API versioning into the mix too, because breaking clients in production is not a vibe. Let's dive in. Quick refresher. REST stands for Representational State Transfer. Sounds fancy, right? All it means is, you're interacting with resources over HTTP in a consistent way. The key players? HTTP verbs like get, post, put, delete, and sometimes patch, because who doesn't love a little chaos? Now let's talk URI structure. If your API endpoints look like get user data, now please, we need to talk. The golden rule is that URIs should represent resources, not actions. Let the HTTP verb handle the action. For example, get/users for getting all users. Get/users/123 for getting a user with ID 123. Post/users for creating a new user. Put/users/123 for updating user with ID 123. Delete/users/123 for removing that user from existence. Notice the nouns. REST URIs should be nouns, plural and lowercase, no verbs in the path. That's what the HTTP method is for. What about nested resources? You got it. For that we can have URIs like get/users/123/orders for getting all orders for user 123. Post/users/123/orders for creating a new order for that user. If it's a logical child of the resource, nested. But don't go 3 levels deep unless you're writing a novel. Let's sprinkle in some query parameters, shall we? For example, we can structure our URI as follows. In case you're new to all this, let's break down this URI. Products is the path. /products is your resource. It means, I want a list of products. Nothing fancy, no verbs in the URL, because RESTful design is classy like that. The query parameters. This is the bling after the question mark. They modify the basic request. Let's walk through each one. Category equals shoes. Means filter products where the category is shoes. Basically, show me only the shoe stuff. Sort equals price. _DSC. Sorts the results by price in descending order, that is from high to low. Well, $900 Nikes come before the $20 clearance flip-flops. Page equals 2. This says, give me the second page of results. Paging is necessary because you don't want to load all 100,000 products in one monstrous response. Limit equals 20. Only return 20 products per page. This keeps the response lightweight and speeds up user experience. With the specifics addressed, remember this core principle. Use query strings for filtering, sorting, and pagination, not for identifying the resource itself. Alright, let's address the versioning elephant in the room. APIs evolve, but breaking existing clients? Nah, not today. The standard way of doing it is to put the version in the URI right after the domain. For example, api.example.com/v1/users. Why not in headers? Because headers are easy to ignore, and URI versioning is more explicit and cache-friendly. Bonus tip. Use major versions only in the URI, that is v1, v2, and so forth. Patch versions? Leave those to your changelog or your API documentation. That being said, let's talk about what we can avoid when naming URIs. Get all users despite representing an action, it's redundant. Post/users/123/delete is not RESTful. Get/users ?update equals true reflects mixed intentions. Put users without an ID. What are we updating exactly? REST is all about intention clarity. Don't let your URIs be ambiguous. So to wrap it up, treat your URIs like contracts. Make them predictable, consistent, and resource-driven. Keep versioning clean and clear, and let the HTTP verbs do the heavy lifting. Got a favorite URI horror story? Drop it in the comments. I'm all ears and low-key judging. Like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you don't miss out on clean code, real talk, and dev wisdom that slaps harder than a rogue semicolon in production. See you in the next one.